YouTube and social media, peep this out, guys. It's ENK back again with the Friday night live stream. How is everybody doing tonight? It is great to be on here with everyone. I am so glad to be here with you as always. For those of you who are just coming across my channel, my name is Ian K, creator, as I'm losing my voice already right now. Creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out reviews here on YouTube. Thanks so much for jumping on with me tonight. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Is everything looking clean? It's looking good on my end here. I just want to make sure that everything looks good as always. If I can get that thumbs up, let me know. And if you guys can actually hit the thumbs up down below, that would be amazing as well. This replay is going to be available after the stream ends, and I'm actually going to post this to the community tab as well as Patreon as well. So you'll be able to find it on my channel on the community tab as well as on patreon.com/peepthisout. And let me bring up my chat window here because it is definitely lit tonight. So let's see who we've got on here right now. It is great to see all of you guys. I've got the chat thread that is just flowing like crazy. It is flowing like the water here on my side. I'm going to try and start from the very top here. Dilbert Doe, one of the most notoriously early commenters on every single video that I put out. I don't know how he does it. Straight out notification squad. That's what I think it is. Great to have you on here, Dilbert Doe. We've got Digo, Vengeance Falls 96, Zainabas, Bulldog 4574, Dark Knight 391. Let's see here. Chris Johnson. We've got, it's going really quick here. Noah, Mastacero, Notification Squad, speaking of which. Chris Johnson. Man, it is great to be on here with you guys. I really enjoy being back into the swing of things after a crazy December. And I had a blast doing the live stream from last week as well. So we are right back into the swing of it, guys. It's going to be a fun year of a lot of fun stuff to come. Let's see. We've got on here Buntin Kong. We've got Joshua Lians. Giselle Garcia, and the list just goes on and on. Guys, I'm going to make every effort to answer as many questions that I may see in some of the comments as well. Freddy Food Reviews, I see you as well. Thanks so much for jumping on. But it is really difficult to try and get to everybody in due time, especially when we've got like a chock full of schedule of things to look at here. Now, granted, we are just going to be taking a look at some Oreos, but we're definitely going to be having as much fun as possible. So, let's see here. Everyone is interacting on the chat thread here, which is great to see, guys. It is great to be on here with you again. And, well, guys, earlier on this evening, actually, I should say, we had the new review that went live. KFC's Pot Pie $5 Phillips went live. And I am excited to see what you guys think about that there. I answered a few comments in the very beginning, and I've been catching up on a little bit of my schedule this past week here. So I'm trying to get back to a lot of other comments. You'll see them kind of sporadically coming in. For those of you who have left questions or just some really witty comments, all the nice ones, I should say. Everything else is flagged, and I never really see it. So we'll have to see about that. But KFC was the most recent review. We've had the Chicken Megabytes, which came out a couple of videos back. And, of course, Jack in the Box with their Big Mac clone, which was actually guessed correctly by, I can't think of the name of the individual on there, on the community tab of my channel. I'll be posting a few things every once in a while there, so watch out for that. But it was great to see somebody actually guess it. And it was actually a very good product to check out. So let's see here. Morgan Mona, did I come in time? Yes, you did. We're going to be getting into the review in just a second here. And as for Chris Johnson, do you have milk? I absolutely do. That is my drink of choice tonight. I've got some lactose-free right over here in the Superman cup, ready to go. And I'm looking forward to getting into what we're going to look at here for Oreos. You guys have obviously seen the title, so you already know. Before we get into anything here, let me just tell you, I just saw an article posted online. There's a lot of different things, and you're going to start hearing about this as we go, but it looks like Google is stepping in to help oversee some of the things that have been going on the YouTube platform. And for those of you who have been living under a rock the last year or two, and especially the last few weeks with all the drama going on, it's actually kind of nice to see the quote-unquote parent company coming in to kind of put the smack down on exactly what's been going on, because everybody's aware of all the demonetization going on of all the videos. Just so you guys know, my KFC video, and I followed all the proper directions there, went into demonetized status after about 300 views. So I don't know how many views it currently has at the moment, but as soon as it hits that 1,000 mark, it'll be looked at, so hopefully a little bit later on this evening. So it happens to everybody. It's happening to me. It really is kind of an interesting situation as I'm losing my voice. That's actually some really good vanilla milk right now. Lactose free. So anyway, the article is Google is actually coming in, and they're going to kind of oversee some of the quote-unquote top-tier creators to really evaluate content and really kind of give more of their voice to everything there. So we'll see. we'll see what happens with that. Let's see. Rise Fujikawa, I had no idea you were lactose intolerant. You know, I kind of just keep myself a little safe that way because I notice some things agree with me, some don't. So I like the kind of the taste of the lactate or lactose-free stuff anyway, so I don't really mind it so much, to be honest there. Let's see. Carl Lanigan, looks like an awesome man cave. Yeah, I have a lot of really cool things that are around here, and especially with my DVD wall behind me and all the good stuff there. I definitely love it. It's my home away from home within my home, if that makes any sense. Giselle Garcia, Taco Bell is coming out with some nacho fries on January 25th. Will you review it? Yes, I will be taking a look at probably the regular version of it. I haven't decided if I want to do the Supreme version because if you kind of venture over to my Taco Bell playlist, Giselle, you'll find the review for the loaded for nacho fries or the loaded fries that I did it when it was test marketing here a little over a year ago, actually. I want to say December 2016. They were testing that in Irvine, California, and I made the pilgrimage about 40 minutes from me to go check it out. So what I had then is exactly what's going to be coming out on January 25th. So I may just do the regular fries. I don't think I'm going to re-review the exact same thing again. But take a look if you want a preview, a really in-depth preview, because there's one thing about my content. You know I'm going to give you that close-up of everything. Take a look at that, and Giselle, let me know what you think of that product there. It's actually pretty tasty. Spoiler alert, it was actually pretty good. Let's see. Chocolate Hazelnut is dead poppin'. These better be good. I hope so. Doppelgangers, I really hope so. I'm really not a super fan of Nutella. I've had it a few times in the past, but I have to say that if I had to choose that between, like, you know, standard generic chocolate, I would take Nutella. But for really high quality chocolate, obviously I would stick with the high quality chocolate. But that's just me. Let's see. What's your favorite fast food place? You know, believe it or not, aside from In-N-Out and all the stuff that I like to have for burgers, I really am a fan of El Pollo Loco's chicken. That's pretty much my go-to outside of doing regular reviews. I don't really eat a lot of fast food when I'm not reviewing. I enjoy it naturally because it's kind of my kind of reward to myself, I should say, after doing whatever I'm doing, trying to stay fit and everything as well. So once in a while, I do balance it, and that's the key, is balance in all things. So I would have to say probably El Pollo Loco, In-N-Out, and obviously now that we have Shake Shack here, I got to admit, I do love a tasty caramelized edged burger, and Shake Shack is pretty bomb for that. So good stuff there. Let's see. Joshua Leons, what's your next vid going to be? Well, the KFC one just came out, and that one was shot just after the new year. So right now I'm kind of catching up, and I have about 3 different things already filmed that I'm kind of thinking about what I kind of want to put together. So I haven't really decided just yet, but every single week, you guys know, I have at least 2 to 3 videos, more often than not 2, because it takes me time to put them together. But I'm working on a segment called Peep This Out Quickie Reviews of some type. I haven't really decided a name. And you may see that as a one-take type of review where it's basically just the camera's on for a minute, 2 minutes, whatever it is. Show you something quickly, drink it, eat it, and then end it real fast. So just something to kind of have out in between regular stuff. So toying with the idea, and we'll have to see what happens with that. I've had a lot of people ask me about doing like these one-take type reviews and maybe a little less editing here and there, that type of thing. All right, let's see. Carson Angris, hey Ian, having another rum and coke tonight after rum and coke after hours, cheaters cam style. There will be a little of that going on, but we are going to be going for some tacos here in about an hour, so I have to stick to a strict schedule to be off in 60 minutes because I know my wife is hungry, and I'm actually it's been a very busy day for me running around and then launching the new review and doing a little admin for that too. So I'm excited to get into some taco action and maybe a little rum and coke a little bit later on. All right, Five Guys isn't too bad. Rise Kujikawa, I agree, it's pretty tasty. Goody Two Shoes, Jane, what it do? What it do? You guys should be jumping on over to Goody Two Shoes as well. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell her Ian K sent you. Obviously, she's going to know because she's here right now. Definitely fun stuff for food reviews. There's a lot of really fun foodies in the community that occasionally pop in and out of live streams. And Friday is becoming a very packed night for live streaming from what I'm seeing. A lot of really, really awesome food reviewers are jumping on there, usually around the same time. I might try and block the 8 o'clock time frame because I don't want to overlap anybody. But chances are, if you look around your feed right now and you're a foodie, you're probably going to find the likes of RDR Food Reviews, which is Robert. He's a great dude. He may still be going right now. As well as Whitfield's Food Review is on there. Old Nerd Reviews typically on Saturday nights around 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, my time anyway, but he usually advertises that. as well. So really, really fun stuff. So hopefully we're not all overlapping each other to some degree. But if you happen to jump on one stream and jump out onto another, we'll see if we can kind of give you guys some entertainment here as we go. So good times. Let's see here. Frankie James, any New Year's resolutions? Yes, continually push the channel forward, trying some different things. Give you guys a lot of more of, actually I should say more of what you like, but also really trying to work out what I can do to really improve and really grow. This last year was probably a record year in terms of growth for my channel, subscriber-wise, as well as just views and just watching performance, which is really nice. So I got to say I am really excited about what the future is going to bring. But it's really just putting my best foot forward each and every time, making every piece of content that I make better than the last, and interacting and having a blast with you guys at the same time, because life is too short. Obviously, this craziness going on in the world right now. Bus driver 7332, Robert, what to do, man? Sorry I'm late for the party. Better late than never. Yes, better late than never. Absolutely. I'm glad that you guys are that you're on here. Bus, good times over at Disneyland. I got to tell you, I was there a couple of days ago celebrating my 3rd year anniversary with the wifey. We love Disneyland, as you guys know. I've got a Disneyland playlist full of food, so good times over there. But had a blast over there too. So you may find some really fun stuff, including a little quickie review on a cheddar garlic bagel twist, I believe it was, on my Instagram. So guys, head over to Instagram.com or on Instagram on your phone naturally, and just jump on over to Peep This Out Reviews. You'll find some fun content there to take a look at. Let's see. RDR Food Reviews. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. We were just plugging your live stream that you were on. I wasn't sure if you were overlapping at all right now, but thanks so much for jumping on, Robert. Good stuff. I got to take a look at your new review that you just launched tonight. That I want to say it's the Steak and Shake versus Freddy's, I think it was. I think it was like the combat between the 2 steak sandwiches. So that's definitely something I want to check out there. So RDR Food Reviews, so you guys know, jump on over, like, share, comment, subscribe. Definitely give them a thumbs up. Some great content there. Jane from Goody Two Shoes, obviously, as well. And we may see a few of the usual suspects that may mosey on over. We may hopefully an appearance from Joey, possibly, maybe even the endorsement. You never know who you're going to find on these streams who may make themselves known. So let's go down the line here. Two Dudes Reviews, also very cool. Jump on over there without a doubt. There is a lot of great peeps in the community for sure doing what they do, and that's what really fills out the category of food reviews. Monetization or demonetization aside, it's the love and the passion to create that makes everyone here on this platform do what they do. So while everyone works out the kinks in the background between Google and YouTube, just count on the fact that you will find content every single week, at least for me, regardless, because it is a blast to do, and we'll just navigate that ocean as we can and adjust our sails accordingly. So, bus driver, going for tacos tonight? You know it, brother. You know it. I am so down with the lengua right now. It is going to be bomb. Maybe a little rum and Coke action. Maybe a long neck bottle Coke action. I've been saving up all day for it, for sure. I'm going to be excited to check this out. So, speaking of excited to check things out, are you guys excited to check out some Oreos right now? Because I can't tell you how much I enjoy checking out Oreos on live streams with you guys. I am absolutely enthralled with the idea of doing a live Oreo review each and every time I do it, because I'm hoping it's going to be better than the last. But are you guys ready to check out these chocolate hazelnut Oreos right now? I hope so, because, well, that's what we're doing in just a minute or two. RDR Food Reviews, Food Reviewers United. We're definitely here to stay. You already know. You already know. Man, I am entering my 5th year of doing this, which is insane to think about. It's crazy. It'll be 5 years in August of this year. It's craziness. Craziness. So, good times indeed. So, we got Scott Matthew in the house. What it do, man? What it do? Be nice, be nice. Derek Levesque, damn, more Oreos. I know, I know. They just make for just fun live stream fodder, if you want to call it that, you know? You know, I try and do the... you know, some regular food stuff every so often, but I want to make sure it's as fresh as possible for you there. So without a doubt there. So incidentally, guys, just so you know, for those of you guys just checking in, of course, you can find this live stream replay available on the community tab of my main page here on YouTube shortly after this is done, as well as on patreon.com. And then we'll definitely do patreon.com/Peep This Out, I should say. You'll find it there as well. And if you guys would like to support the channel, obviously you can. It's always fun and appreciated, and it always goes back in. RDR Food Reviews, no cinnamon spicy Oreos. Yeah, you know, I saw those in the store today, Robert, and I passed instantly. Not a fan of that at all, not even to try that. I knew I would try that once and probably not finish the bag or in there, because I know the wifey's not going to touch it either, so that'd be a waste of money either way. So Andrew G, if you are ever in West Covina, check out Cafe Cola. They have great Philly cheesesteaks and they're big. Well, cool. West Covina is about maybe 15 minutes from me, and I used to work in the area there way back in the day, so I know the area pretty well, for sure. Joshua Leanne, have you seen Joey's World Tour? Of course I have. He's definitely a cool dude. I know him for sure, and definitely a good guy. So, guys, before we get into further questions and all the questions and answer period of everything that we always do on these streams here, let's get into a little bit of Oreo action because I am very curious. And the milk that I have right now in the Superman cup is still cold, so I am ready for action on that. So shall we switch over to the food review template and give it a go? I think we shall. Let's jump on over. If you guys can hold your questions, if you guys want to comment amongst each other, by all means, I encourage interactivity with all of you guys. Keep doing what you do. Keep it clean, keep it classy, as they say, and let's have a good time with checking out what's hopefully going to be a tasty Oreo. We'll have to see. Derek Payton, peep this out. You're awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for jumping on tonight, as to all of you guys as well. So without further ado, as RDR says, let's see what these are all about real quick. Let's switch on over. All right, guys, we are in effect. Chocolate Hazelnut Oreo Cookie action right in there in HD for you. Hopefully this is as good as it can be. I'm really hoping so. I've got some high hopes for this right now. So without a doubt, let's peep out the chocolate hazelnut. And you know what? It just occurred to me. Oh yes, this does have a lift tab. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. It's hiding off to the side. I couldn't even tell that was a lift tab there unless the plastic, or actually the wrap, pulled back and it's the same color. So I'm going to give you guys the first look. As always, we're going to get into this. Let's hope these do not disappoint. As Rise Kujikawa says, I agree with you. Let's get into this. We're going to rip it open, give you guys the first look. I am legit, as you can see. I always do this first and foremost. And as expected, it looks like a double portion of cream on the inside there. Chocolatey with that Nutella-like texture. I can already tell just by looking at these. And you guys got the close-up before me. Let me pull one of these out here real fast. Give this a go. Put these on top of my phone. Take a fast smell. Wow. Actually, it does smell kind of like a strong cocoa. Then again, Nutella is kind of a cocoa-ish, I guess I should say, hazelnut. But try and keep that in the light. Nothing too exciting to look at there, guys. I'm trying not to let the light glare kind of hit it there. But as you can see, a lot of the Oreos these days tend to be a little double portion of these discs. Of the cream that they do here. So just the standard vanilla style golden cookie Oreo that's here. So let's give it a shot with, just as always, the cream by itself. See if it's got that Nutella flair. Here we go. It does. Ooh. Little bit of a sweetness hit. I feel like I need my little uppercut punch right there, the graphic that I use for my graphics, real fast, because it's an initial Nutella, like smooth creaminess, little light crunchiness. I don't know if it was the sugar when I just bit into that real quick, but I tasted more of the Oreo type of vanilla cream on that. And then it kind of resonates back into a cocoa type flavor. That's actually pretty good. I gotta say, that's actually pretty good. Let's sandwich this together and give it a try by itself. The chocolate hazelnut Oreo. So far, it's winning. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't use this term often, guys, but this is fire right now. This really is. I'm going to do one more. Dunked in milk, but I'm finishing this first. That's pretty good. Ridiculous. Processed with alkali, I guess. It does have cocoa, obviously, in it. Corn syrup. I never look at these ingredients before I do any of this stuff here because I want to try and get it as clean as possible in the beginning. But this is actually a pretty solid representation of a Nutella-like spread. I'm very surprised with the clout that Nabisco has. They actually don't have the ability to kind of get that license to do this legit, because I think this would have looked awesome with the Nutella label on here. What do you guys think of that? Because that's actually really, really impressive. Man, that is really impressive. That chocolate hazelnut is still staying with me right now. Now, naturally, my mouth is kind of watering because I just obviously ate a cookie and it's kind of rich. But it's really hanging with you pretty nicely. I think the wifey is going to like these if she can find out where I put this package after the stream is over as I'm hitting this thing over here. Let's give this a go. Little Superman action, because right now this is a super cookie, guys. I got to tell you, badunkadunk action in effect. Let's give this a go with some lactose-free milk, which shouldn't make a difference because it's milk. Oh, man. All day long. Wow. Oh, my God. That is really, really good. Highly impressed. The milk soaks into the cookie, obviously, and the vanilla is the perfect choice to go against the cocoa with this. It's a good color contrast. Man. Oh, man. Sexy. Very, very sexy. Come on, YouTube. Don't flag this video after the replay is on. I mean it in a good way. Come on. This is really, really good, guys. I got to tell you. Bomb. Sexy for your face, we'll say. I'm afraid to use the term now because of what's going on. Guys, this is a straight 9 out of 10 by far. Really, really good. I don't want to say it's a 10 out of 10 because virtually a 9 out of 10 is when you think about it. But it really is solid. It represents it. I think the only thing that would have made this a 10 is I think they probably should have tried harder to get the license with this, with the Nutella brand, to actually have the Nutella type of stuff on here. This is very, very close to what Nutella tastes like. I got to be honest, with a little bit of the Oreo coming up on the back end for their flavored cream, because it is a vanilla type cream. So it's not really Nutella in essence, but the beginning of it is nice and smooth and rich. This is a straight out ridiculously good Oreo, guys. A nice way to start 2018. And I got to say, very, very impressed with this by far. Limited edition right now. I'm probably going to be getting this again once this package is gone. This is not going to last too long at all. Especially if the wifey tastes it and she likes Nutella. She's going to like this a lot. Very, very well done on the chocolate hazelnut Oreo. That is really good. It's probably one of my favorite cookies by far from Oreo. And we're just starting the year off, guys. So short of anything strange and weird coming out for the rest of the year, we all know that there's millions of flavors coming out of Oreo on a consistently daily basis there. Aside from that spicy cinnamon, that other one that's out now as well, this one is straight fire, guys. It really is. Chocolate hazelnut, I highly recommend that you guys check this out. Even if you have a passing fancy in the flavor of like Nutella or that hazelnut type of spread, it's just ridiculously tasty because it's the vanilla wafer on top of it, along with that light, flavor of the vanilla cream from the Oreo that makes it. And of course, when you dunk that into an Oreo, and you got to dunk these, obviously, especially with this, highly worth it, guys. Highly worth it. 9 out of 10 for Peep This Out reviews. Really, really good stuff. Very, very impressive indeed. So let me jump back on over to the main area here so that way we can continue on and give you guys a larger view. Unless you guys like this view and you want to stay here, let me get the consensus. Do you guys want this view? Is this view better? Because it's easier for you guys to read your own comments, I think, on the next screen. But what do you guys think? I don't mind hanging back over here if you want to. This channel is your channel. You guys make the channel what it is, and I greatly appreciate it very much. So any input that you guys can give would be greatly appreciated, as always. You guys let me know if you want to jump back on over. Derek Leveske doesn't like this one. Go to the other view. Morgan says fine. If I see one more that says go to the other view, then we'll go to the other view. I want the view of a nice collab. Other view, please. Okay, we're jumping back on over. I can already see. Other one, other one. Here we go. Switching back. All right. There we go. In effect. Guys, good stuff. Really, really good stuff. I may actually have another one of those here in just a few minutes. I got to be honest, they are pretty tasty. Actually, how many calories? It's probably the usual. 2 cookies, 140 calories, 7 grams of fat. So it's about 70 calories a cookie, 3.5 grams of fat for each one. About average with most of the other Oreos out there as well. So typical stuff, everything in moderation. Really good, guys. Really, really good. Very impressed with Chocolate Hazelnut Oreo. Good choice on that one. I'm glad I avoided the other. I just wasn't feeling it per se. So glad to jump back on over and give that a go. Very, very tasty. All right, so great to be on here again with you guys. We'll answer some questions. We'll hang out for a bit. Like I said, Google is going through what they're going on right now with YouTube. It looks like they're stepping in to assist. with the platform, which is going to be great. We'll have to see how that goes. Bus drivers, so compare these with the jelly donut. Oh god, one of the worst ones, Bus, one of the worst ones. Easy. Chocolate hazelnut all day long. All day long. All right, Rachel, how much content per cookie for the sugars? Sugar on this one, we have got, looks like 11 grams of sugar. It says it includes 11 grams of added sugar, so 22%. Now, this is based upon a 2,000 calorie diet, so 22% is literally about a quarter of your daily what you should be having. And that's natural sugars. Obviously, this is the artificial stuff, so everything in moderation there. So I'll give you the rundown here. It's actually 11 grams of sugars. That's actually for 2 cookies. So if you figure roughly 5.5 grams per, it's about right for pretty much just about any standard type of sweet cookie on the market, especially the processed type. So, you know, it is what it is. So not bad. Not too bad. Warren Yaz, greeting from Gallup, New Mexico. Thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate it, Warren, and everybody who has jumped on here. Whitfield's Food Review, my wrestling nemesis from Old Nerd Reviews from last week. Thanks so much for jumping on there. Appreciate it very, very much. Nick and Jen are definitely doing their stuff over there for sure. Anyone that you guys are recognizing on here, jump on over. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Whitfield's Food Review, Goody Two Shoes. Jason Callan will probably be on here in a second or two. Oh, I think I just saw Jason jump on right now. Nice to see you as well. We'll see if we have some others that make their appearances there. I know once in a while Joey pops in. And once in a blue moon, Ken Domick may pop in as well, too. You never know. Let's see. Until Dawn. Dude, Ian, Mr. Happy 0-2 is totally rashing you. I have no idea why. I'll have to reach back to Greg and see what's crack-a-lagging with that guy. He's a good dude. Derek Leveske, compare it to the Costco burger. Chocolate hazelnut all day long. All day long. So, good times. Good times indeed. Zombification is in the house. Jason Rios, Ivory Knights. Until Dawn. We already said. Let's see here. We've got Jason Callan in effect in here as well. Ken Domick is doing a live stream also. Yes, you know, I saw that while I was prepping mine to go live here as well. So I'll have to see if one of you guys can jump on over and tell him I said what's up. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Dilbert Doe is drunk. It's Friday night. I guess that makes it all right. Andrew Johnson, when are you coming out to the East Coast? You know, we'll have to see if the weather breaks and there's a reason to go. The last time I was as close to actually the East Coast is actually Atlanta when I flew out there for Arby's a few months ago. They brought me out there to take a look at the venison before it came out and the elk sandwich, which was pretty awesome. It was so much fun doing that. But crazy cold. Let's just say I wasn't exactly dressed for the occasion when I first got there. I'm glad I brought stuff with me, obviously. Carson Angrist, do you prefer sauna or steam room? I would probably say steam room, personally. Hedwig, Slenderman, yes. A movie that should have been out maybe 5 years ago is finally coming out now. Interesting looking, definitely interesting looking. Goody Two Shoes, ask me about those Oreos. Jane, what did you think of the chocolate hazelnut Oreos? I enjoyed it, as you probably just saw right now. Let's see here. Until Dawn, what advice would you give to a 19-year-old who wants to eat good food? Well, who wants to eat good food, balance it with proper exercise, and obviously balance out your nutrition between the fun stuff and the not so fun stuff. So that way you can give yourself time to digest, as well as you're fueling yourself more with, you know, the good stuff that you have within. So definitely. All right, so going down the line. Let's see here. It's great to be on here again. Like I said, I really enjoy being on here on the Fridays with you on the streams. Always fun stuff. Really, really good stuff here. Let's see. I love how we have all of these people that love to try and get a reaction out of you when you're on live stream because they think it's cute. But you know, we gotta regulate. And yes, I'm still working on moderating. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this here. But we'll figure that out as we go. New Insidious movie looks pretty interesting. Derek Leveske, you know, it does look pretty good. It does look pretty good. I have to admit, I'm a fan of it. And I believe it's also a prequel, too. So definitely have to check out and see what's up here with Insidious there. Goody Two Shoes, I got a bad batch. No joke, mine tasted like fish. Wow. Wow. Jan, I'm going to have to circle back and see if you've got a video of that up. If anything, that's craziness if you did. Craziness. Let's see. Berkshire bacon. Most bacon you've eaten in one day. Probably 4 strips, bacon. 4 strips. That's about it. That's the only thing I can actually feel comfortable actually eating. I got to be honest with you. Peep this out, brother. What's your, Congress Carson, what's your favorite fast casual chain around the LA area? Ooh. You know, I'd probably say Lucky Boy because it actually is more of kind of like an outside diner type of, like, you know, chili fries, burgers, breakfast burritos, that type of thing. But they make the bombest breakfast burrito, and I actually have a review of that on my channel from way back when. It was pretty amazing, I have to say. Pretty amazing. Let's see. Fuzzy Bunnies, love your videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys who take the time to let me know, especially by commenting, and I'm trying my best to get back to all of you guys as well. But thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Jason Rios, who's your favorite YouTuber? You know, one of my favorite ones, it's not even a food reviewer. It's actually somebody by the name of Tyler. He goes by the name of Secure Team 10. And he puts out an amazing channel of all like conspiracy and UFOs, and mostly UFOs and like paranormal stuff. I'm all into that. I really enjoy it. His channel recently hit 1 million subscribers, and I religiously watch the content that he puts out very late at night because that's usually the only time that I can. During the day, I'm just so busy with other things. I don't really watch YouTube too much. But it's mostly at night I get caught up, whether it's gaming, whether it's all just to kind of release and relax. But yeah, I got to tell you, Secure Team 10 is definitely bomb. I mean, I love the editing of it. I love the fact that it's just, you know, a lot of good voiceover work, commentary stuff. It's really just, you know, very interesting topics and just a good time. Let's see. 2 Dude Reviews saw Insidious. Okay, I have to check that out for sure. My wife just checked out The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman, which I hear is really good too, you know, for a musical. Let's see. Until Dawn. Hey, Ian, can you say this, please? Hey, I got a weird question for you. I talk to someone every day, and he says the weird so long. Okay. Hey, I got a weird question for you. Until Dawn. I've got a weird question for you. Good times. Good times. Carlos Gonzalez already knows what's up. Lucky boy. Absolutely. It is awesome, I got to tell you. RDR Food Reviews, excited to see Black Panther? Absolutely. Ridiculously awesome character. I cannot wait to see that film. It's going to be an amazing film in general. That's just the lead into Infinity War. I got to tell you, Robert, I'm excited for that to no end right now. It's going to be amazing, amazing stuff. Bus driver, wife is back from Michael's, was in the parking lot watching, so time to drive home. See if I can get home before you sign off. Beautiful. Appreciate that, Robert. Say hi for me, and I appreciate you you jumping on. Hopefully we'll see you in just a little bit. I'll be on for another 20-plus minutes or so here before the tacos are calling. Until Dawn, you are the man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You are the best YouTuber. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it very much. Appreciate the love and support from you guys. It means a great deal for sure. Helps with my depression. You know, there's a lot of good in the world and a lot of good things to look forward to. And the good thing is there are more good days than bad days until dawn. So always focus on that positive because honestly, the alternative is not a good one. I think you know that. I think most of us do. So I'm glad that whatever I put out there, it brings you a little bit of joy to help you overcome. Because believe me, I'm going through some crazy stuff too. So this is kind of like my outlet. You guys indirectly help me too, which is a good thing. So good times, good times. Warren Yaz, best food reviews on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm a fan of all the food reviewers doing their thing also. We're all big fans and cheerleading and making sure that we're putting out content that we enjoy doing, and it's fun to do. And thanks so much. I'm glad you enjoy what I do. I have a lot of fun putting it together. Carson Angris, ever consider reviewing Fat Sal's? I've been to Fat Sal's actually in Hollywood. It's funny that you mentioned that. Decent. I didn't think it was the best when we went, but it was just okay. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Especially after a few rounds of rum and coke. Anything would taste good after a few rounds of rum and coke. But that's later on tonight. That's definitely later on tonight. Jason Rios, hey Ian, can you say, let's peep this out? Went to the KBD stream to say that you said, what's up? I don't think he saw it though, Rice Kujikawa. I appreciate that. But if you can, tell him Ian said what's up again. If you can, just see if you can get a response out of him. I know he's probably busy doing his thing. All right, Warren Yaz, keep it up, Ian. Definitely, I plan to. Lots of fun stuff. Okay, keep up the great work. 2 reviews, have to go edit. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I appreciate you doing what you do and taking a few minutes to jump on the stream tonight. 2 Dudes Reviews. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very, very much. RDR Food Reviews signing off as well. Thanks so much for jumping on, Robert. I'll catch the replay on your stream as well. And again, I'll take a look at the content that you've been putting out there like a madman. Some great stuff there. A lot of great thumbnails in the feed on my phone. Thoughts on Logan Paul. Man, you know, we kind of talked about this briefly last week, and I won't spend too much time on it now, but obviously, poor decision by somebody who should have known better. Obviously, it's not a laughing matter when you come across what you come across, and to make a video and kind of glorify the experience and kind of make light of it, quote unquote, to kind of bring attention to the community for that type of thing was just really, really horrible. It really was. So, you know, I don't know Logan Paul as a person, so I'm not going to say that, you know, that was representative of him as a person. But I know that the goal for whatever it was in his mind at the time, somebody should have said to him, I don't think that's a good idea, to be honest. I mean, chances are he has a lot of people around him in the community. I think that probably could have given him some insight. And I think common sense should have told you something. I don't think he's a bad guy. But naturally, having millions and millions of subscribers, maybe sometimes for those who have that type of clout, it's easy to get kind of blindsided by certain things and think that, man, you know, that would be great, you know, to do. But in actuality, it's not exactly the right way to do it. So not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Let's see. Z-Ren, I like your review. Your face when eating is so real, no fake. You know, I got to admit, you know, a lot of these things that I eat, a lot of these places have to really try and really suck, to be honest. I mean, the idea is not to go and basically, you know, eat something and it's not going to be good. Chances are it's going to be decent unless it's just not made well. So what you see on my videos is what you get. I have a good time putting it out there, and it's definitely legit. The first experience I have, I don't look at any other reviews prior to what I go review because I have myself scheduled, and I want to make sure I don't have anything in the back of my head that may kind of influence the way I may be thinking of things. So I appreciate that very much. Carlos Gonzalez, do you have a favorite soft serve ice cream place? I know this is the legit Carlos from back in the day because of some of these comments. And it's all about the soft serve. Oh no. Oh no. Carlos. Good times, brother. Good times. Mad props to you and your success. And keep pushing the new career forward, electrician, and doing what you do, man, because it's good things for good peeps always, man. You always got a friend in me, always. Let's see. Derek Leveske, if you found out there's a Popeyes a little over an hour away in Maine. Cool. I'm going to go visit next weekend for the first time, see what all the hype is about. Good times. You know what? You may want to wait maybe to the week after, because chances are they're going to come out with something new towards the end of the month anyway. That would be the time to go and maybe take a look at the new item, because they usually have this current item anyway that's on the menu still available. So if you want to maximize the time and that it is an hour away from you, I would probably recommend trying to go around that time. Until dawn, peep this out. What is your job outside of YouTube? I get a lot of questions along those lines, but it's a little bit of voiceover work primarily, and working in entertainment stuff a little bit here and there. That's really all I can really say on it right now, because it's a little hush-hush. But the last thing that I actually had out was something that just came out on Blu-ray, which is Better Watch Out, and I did a little voiceover work on that. It's a really, really awesome home invasion horror movie from this past Christmas. So if you guys haven't seen that, it's available on directly on physical media right now. You can buy that in the stores as well as download. We'll stream it directly as well. If you guys jump over to peepthisout.reviews.com, you'll find a post on it, and it'll have all the links and where you can find it. But good times. But I'm very much into talent and creative, and being creative and using my talents that way. So I definitely have a good time doing it there. Until Dawn wants to know, what did I voice? Well, there's a sequence when they go to order pizza and somebody shows up at the door, and you're going to hear a horror movie where the kid is playing for the babysitter, and everything that you're hearing on that screen is me and two other actors that were doing a script at the time there of somebody getting killed, and unfortunately I'm one of the victims. And if you look at the credits, I'm actually in the credits as a horror movie victim. It says my first and last name, Ian Kiner, is there. So I had a lot of fun working on that, and that was just a day shoot for that, and it was just a good time. So very, very cool, I gotta tell you. Let's see here. Carlos, love your Instagram page. A Disney food review is great. Will do, man. Will do. I appreciate it, Carlos. I appreciate it very much. Good times. Good times. Definitely good times. We should all have reunions at some point. Good times indeed. It's been a long time. Slugs123 loves your vids. Thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Freddy's food reviews. Get the ghost pepper wings to Derek there. They're decent. You know, fast food spicy. We always talk about this, and I'm always very much an advocate of, you know, the marketing aspect of what these companies do. But I got to tell you, it really is not quite what it is. I mean, it's all marketing. The ghost pepper stuff is not ghost pepper. It's just like hyper spicy, but it's not ghost pepper. I really wish somebody would come out with something that's truly legit on a national scale and just do what they do, you know, and just come out with something that really just like delivers that 1-2 punch. And it's like, man, this is ghost pepper. This is legit. But I understand you'd probably turn off a lot of people in the process. So we'll have to see. Let's see. What's your favorite video game, Josh Williams? You know, well, I'm into Call of Duty right now, World War II, but one of my favorite games that I do come back to more often than not, aside from Doom, which I love the new Doom, I've been a fan ever since the old one, is The Last of Us, and they remastered that edition a couple of years ago, and that's one of my favorite games by far. I love it, and I can't wait for the second game. It's really amazing. Carson Angres, you should have taken over for Vince Scully when he retired a few years back. I appreciate that. If you want to help get the word out, this is a grassroots effort. That would be amazing. Let's see. Slugs123. What movie I just got here, I think? We were talking about earlier? Well, Insidious we were talking about, but the one that I did was Better Watch Out. Little voiceover work and Better Watch Out. Let's see. Derek Levesque. The food reviewer is always the first to go in horror movies. Yes! That's awesome. That is awesome. I had a lot of fun doing that. That was a lot of fun being in the booth there with the headphones and the microphone and the script, and it was a good time. It was a good time. Really, really good time. Any chance of doing Firehouse subs? I don't, you know, Nintendo Mario 246. I don't have a Firehouse close to here. I would definitely do something like that if I had that. It always kind of seems like I'm kind of always going around, you know, to the same places there, but naturally. Yeah, I need to, I would love to try some of these places there, especially Bojangles, a little bit further out towards the Midwest area. There's a few of those I would love to check out. Vengeance Falls 96, how were the Oreos? They were aight. Just kidding. They were pretty fantastic. I got to tell you, really, really good. You'll catch the replay and you can watch the full review of that one there. I did the whole badunk into the milk in there. It was really tasty Oreo there, Vengeance. I think you'll like it. I got to tell you. Let's see. Freddie, you're a bad dude, and I couldn't handle the heat. I think you could. I think you could. Okay, do I watch Joey's World Tour? Definitely. Joey's a good guy, for sure. I'm a huge supporter of all the peeps that are in here. Critical Eats Japan, also in effect. Guys, definitely. A lot of these familiar avatars that you're seeing here right now. Jump on over. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We've had Jason Callan on here so far. We've got Critical Eats Japan, Goody Two Shoes, which is Jane, over there as well. Freddy's Food Reviews. You know, all of you guys that are spending some time with me tonight, I greatly appreciate it very much. But if you recognize the peeps in the chat right now, show your love, show your support. Let's continue to make the food review community flourish. RDR Food Reviews as well. Everybody in the community here really spends time putting the work in, putting the effort in, and just the joy of the passion to create there. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Send a message to YouTube that this content is something that you definitely want to see. Because I can tell you, I know I do. I definitely want to see it. Let's see. Tron 16. What console do you have? I have them all, actually. I have the PS4, Xbox One. Actually, minus the Switch. I don't have a Nintendo Switch. I haven't had a Nintendo console since the GameCube. I just passed on the whole Wii era, all that stuff. So, no bueno. Until dawn, Ian, I am a HVAC technician. Cool. Can I get an amen for the blue-collar workers out there? Hey, you know, amen for anyone making an honest living, doing something to put food on the table and really just, you know, putting their best foot forward there. Without a doubt, all my hats off to all of you guys. We're all in this together one way or another. We all have to survive and do what we got to do. Try and find something that brings you as much happiness, whether it's not something you can do financially by working at it, but at least something that you can do to make you happy every single day, I got to tell you. Definitely focus on that. Life is too short, guys. Life is too short. Bus driver made it home safely. Hands up for claps. Everyone get some clap symbols over here. We got home. Luckily, it was only 2 miles away. Safe and sound. bus is in effect right now. Robert, I appreciate you making it home safe and sound there. Thanks so much for jumping on. And by the way, make sure if you haven't already there, since it's been a couple of days at Disneyland, when you did go, you know, head over to Maurice's Treats over there, that little section to the left of the castle at Disneyland, and pick up that cheddar garlic bagel twist. It was ridiculous. That and also those little, there's like a pastry thing that my wife had also that we put up on Instagram, which was awesome. Got to tell you, it was really, really good. Good times. Let's see. Carson Angris, did you play any sports as a kid? Well, Little League Baseball for a little time. A little bit of time anyway. Vengeance Falls. Have you ever taken a in your ears to fit better? No. Jeffrey Duran, are you going to collab with other reviewers? Of course. There's always something in play there. There's always something in play. Oh, wow. Super chat donation. Thank you so much. I wish I can read where this is coming from. But thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and definitely for putting that in there. I greatly appreciate that. Just so you guys know I have the whole super chat thing over there. But for any donations that you guys make towards the channel there, it is specifically for that always. You know, I had a few people ask me, it's like, you know what, you should put something on your screen to kind of let people know that you have something like that aside from kind of talking. And I figured, okay, I'll try it just to kind of see. But I appreciate it very, very much. Thanks so much for that. I appreciate it. And thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. We've got on here. Rub one. Ian ignores me. I'm so sad. I try not to. Come on now. Food Central TV in the house. Guys, I think I've lost count with the amount of creators who have jumped on the stream right now. So everyone who you are seeing and you're recognizing these avatars, like, share, comment, subscribe. Jump on over to Food Central TV. Tell Connor Ian said what's up because he's obviously here right now. Let him know that you saw and you are actually commenting on the videos. And let him know what's up there, Connor. Thanks so much for jumping on, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. You had an infinitely better experience with the Rodeo Crispy Chicken Sandwich than I did. I've gotten all kinds of of great comments with that. I should go back and re-review it. I should definitely not let it slide. I'll definitely let them know when I go back again. But I got to be honest, there is definitely nothing that I want to go back and do again with that one because it held its own as it is, and I know what to expect. Like Connor can probably attest to, and everybody else who does food reviews more often than not, you know, when you've had one chicken sandwich with barbecue and some type of fried crispy thing on there, that pretty much is the overwhelming flavor, no matter what else is going to be on the sandwich. So I know the cheese is going to fall back in the background. Maybe the smokiness of the bacon would be there. But I have to admit, Connor's sandwich did look pretty bomb when it was all put together correctly there. And that's even with the mayo and all that good stuff too. So good times with that one, Connor, there. But yeah, the reason I haven't gone back to re-review that is because I'm already 3 or 4 projects ahead from that point, and I really don't want to go back and do that again. Until Dawn says, there is a rumor about me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is this rumor? Now I'm inquiring minds want to know because you just put it out there. We'll have to see. Derek Levesque, that reminds me, Ian, RDR Food Review sent you super chat during Oreo review, and you didn't see it. Did he? I'm going to have to go back and see. All super chats, by the way, I'm actually going to be putting a thank you in the replay as well. So I will definitely do that. Whenever I'm in that review mode, I'm not looking at the chat window over there, but I will definitely make sure that I shoot it back to him and let him know what's up for that as well. So, and just so you guys know, the replays will be posted up on the community tab on here on the channel, as well as patreon.com/peepthisout. I like to kind of keep another area, kind of like another deposit area for my reviews there on top of it. So good stuff indeed. Until Dawn, no, I am not. No, I am not. I don't live anywhere. I mean, yes, I live in Los Angeles, and it may be notorious for some things, but no. Sorry to disappoint. So good times with that. So again, any super chat donations that are put towards the channel, you'll find the thank you in the description box down below of the replay for sure. And again, I greatly appreciate the love and support for you guys for doing that. So thank you very much. So great times on here tonight, guys. I got to tell you, working on trying to think about maybe doing a couple of reviews per video going forward. Maybe something kind of major and like a small thing. Because I know some of you guys are kind of like, you know, it's one thing to have like one review on like a long chat. I know a lot of you guys do like that, some of the information that I like to put out there, and you guys are asking me and I'm trying to answer for you. But let me know in the comments down below, especially when the replay goes live, for all of you guys watching here right now, if you can actually, if you want to see more than one food review during the hour broadcast. So maybe we can kind of break it up with, you know, a review towards the top of the hour, or maybe halfway in, and then maybe one to kind of pseudo close out as well. So you guys let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll try and accommodate. It'll maybe something kind of small, but it's something, and I want to actually kind of break up the monotony just a little bit. Jason Callan, there was a rumor that you were awesome, and I started it because it's true. Jason, thank you so much. Jason is another one of the long-standing food reviewers. Just really an awesome YouTuber and a cool cat. Putting out lots of great content as well on the daily there. I see plenty of Jason every day. That I'm really just great to see a lot of the content coming out from you. And Jason's one of the good guys. I always say it. And again, like, share, comment, subscribe. Some great people here that are really spending the time to put out the content that they like to produce, as well as that you guys like to watch. And it really means a lot to have you guys on here right now. And it is all one big happy family. And Jason, I appreciate that because it's reciprocated. I agree with that as well. Nothing but love for Jason Callan. And I hope you are not completely super snowed in. I know you're dealing with a lot of drama back there, and I know you've got some more stuff coming. I think you said in one of your recent review I saw, I just saw your collab review with Michigan Video Maker last night, and talking about, I guess you have more rain coming, some craziness coming, you know, later on this weekend. Just stay safe, stay warm, and you know, definitely do what you do. Crazy times over there. Crazy times back east right now, for sure. Dilbert Doe, Mountain Dew Ice review. You know, I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about that, but I may actually, maybe for next week, if I can find that during the week, it'll be actually, probably it'll be, you know, it's barely trickling out now, and it's pretty much widespread, I think, by this coming weekend, if not the end of the weekend. So if I can find that, maybe we'll see about adding that as a backup pseudo review next week on top of whatever else we're going to be doing there. So we'll have to see what we can do there. Let's see. Chiminkiao, are you a Rams or Chargers fan? You know, not really a fan of our team here in LA just yet. I'm going to give it a little bit of time. I think they have a little bit to prove to kind of get up to that status. I think just coming up from San Diego or wherever and just assuming the mantle, and now this is LA's team, I'm kind of like on the fence with it, to be honest. So we'll have to see. I do like the Patriots. I'm really much a fan of that more than anything else. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Maybe when the new stadium opens, I drive by it every so often. So as you know, things are being built, and once that goes live and everything is, you know, it'll feel more real. Because right now with the whole Coliseum thing and playing there, it's just, it is what it is. Let's see, Carson, what kind of presents did you receive for Hanukkah this year? Cute, very cute. But we celebrate all one big holiday, to be honest, Christmas included. Mostly Christmas, to be honest. Good times. Vengeance Falls. Have I ever tried throat coat tea from Traditional Medicines? I never have. I never have. See, a 7-Eleven review. A lot of reviewers have different opinions on their food. You know, I got to be honest. Old Nerd Reviews pretty much has that market wrapped, and I am just not a super fan of of the food. I can't bring myself to do that. I got to be honest with you. I can't bring myself to eat the food there. If I did, it may be the pizza to try, because I've seen how they make it. But all the other stuff that sits on those rollers, every time I go in there, I'm like, you know, I respect my colon too much. I don't mean that in a bad way. It really kind of came out bad. But I can't take a chance on something like that. I just can't do it. Let's see. Jency, I've watched the NFL divisional round this weekend. I'm going to try to catch some games if I can, to be honest. But I've got a lot to do tomorrow, and I may have to just catch it on radio, if anything. But more often than not, I'm going to try. Let's see. Suzanne, just subscribed to Jason. Good deal. Good deal. Very, very good deal there. Let's see. Goody Two Shoes, are you excited about Taco Bell nacho fries on the 25th? You know what? You know, Jane, after doing the loaded fries, which is what those were, like back in December of 2016, I'll probably do the review of the regular ones, because I've already done the loaded ones, which is what that is. I may just change the thumbnail to show Supreme, or whatever they're calling the official marketing name for it. But I am excited to check it out, because I did enjoy those, I gotta be honest. And they did offer the standard version with nacho cheese sauce, the when I did the loaded fries, and I could have gotten it then. But I went for it for the regular one. But they were tasty, definitely tasty. Let's see. Anthony, was I affected by the wildfires and mudslides plaguing California? Yes, we were actually a little bit further south from there, but maybe by 45 minutes or so. And it was really pretty crazy up in Montecito, especially. You guys have probably seen all the news footage of cars going down the roads and mudslides. Craziness up over there. But yeah, nothing for us here. But the wildfires, you could see it. There was a lot of ash and just a lot of stuff like that. But fortunately here in Pasadena, we were kind of away from a lot of that. But there was mostly more of the northwest going further on up from there where they had the drama for it there. Any more theme park reviews from Rachelus X? You know what? Disney is always my main thing, but eventually I would like to make it on over to Six Flags and go on some of the roller coaster stuff and do my Meals and Wheels segment that I did for Disney. I have a playlist there for Disneyland reviews, and some of them are Meals and Wheels, where we kind of do a quick food review, and then it ends with a roller coaster POV where you can kind of see what I'm seeing. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Philly Feet, great to see you on here. Cool times to see these familiar avatars and the names. Thanks so much for jumping on, Philly. I appreciate it. Bus driver, any vacation plans soon? Maybe another cruise? It's funny. I was just talking with the wifey that it's been a minute since we've done anything like that, and I was saying I need to get away for a while. This past December was just horrendous for me, just personally. So I was really just telling her, I really want to get away and just take a break, and maybe do something that way. So we'll have to see something like that. I mean, you putting the bug in my head just now, Robert, I got to tell you, is making me feel like I got to be talking about this a little bit more. But I can tell you, though, next month there is going to be a New Orleans thing for like 2 days, but it's because of the wifey's birthday. So that technically, I guess, is the vacation there, but you may see a review possibly from the area there if I film it there. Obviously, I would. Probably do it from my phone, if anything. I don't know if I'll bring my camera equipment to do that, but we'll have to see. Let's see. Going down the line here, guys. We're coming up on about 3 or 4 minutes left. Let's see. Derek Levesque saw tonight the kids are eating Tide Pods on purpose, so it looks cool. Oh, my God. That's ridiculous. Craziness, craziness, craziness. Carson Angris. Did you go to college? Yes. I went to Cal Poly Pomona. Major was in journalism, emphasis on broadcasting. Broadcast journalism was my major. Ever thought about a personal vlog channel? You know what? I was actually fleeting with the idea of doing something like that, but the thing is, I would want to keep everything together on one channel, because I think if you have more than one channel, you kind of dilute, your base a little bit, and everybody knows where to find your channel. So if you're going to do a vlog / food review thing together in one, I would probably do, everything on one channel there. But again, it would mean always editing, always posting, always doing that. So I may have to do the one take stuff just to have stuff out there. So to be determined, We'll have to see about that, Suzanne. Waffle, or Food Central TV, Ian question, waffle or pancakes? Yes, but mostly pancakes. Huge fan of pancakes. I know that IHOP's got a promo right now where you can get unlimited pancakes for $4, which is something that Denny's has been doing for a while. And the new Denny's recipe is ridiculously good. So I really am a fan of the vanilla and the fluffiness of the pancakes at Denny's, and especially since they've revamped the whole recipe. We'll have to see. Let's see here. Last couple of things. Joshua Lanes, love your vids. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Philly Feet, new CW show Tuesday called Black Lightning. Yes, I saw that. It looks pretty awesome. It looks pretty awesome. We'll have to see about that one. Derek Levesque, Dame has like 15 channels. Let's see. Freddy's Food Reviews, Food Central TV, good channel. I agree. Derek Levesque, we wanted Ian a movie review channel, but it never came out. Yes, I know. I started off doing a lot of a jack of all trades type of channel there, but mostly the food stuff is what I really enjoy creating more often than not. But I had so much fun doing the movie reviews that I should actually kind of jump out there and see what's up once in a while, just to kind of relive some of that a little bit there. Buzz, let's see, great chat tonight. Enjoy the tacos with the wifey. Disneyland tomorrow. Cool. So I'm definitely going to check out the food you tried. Good night. Robert, thanks so much for jumping on. Let me know. Drop a comment on my Instagram post if you can with that review. Let me know what you think of that cheddar garlic bagel twist. It's pretty tasty. Recommend getting it right out of the oven. We actually had it fairly fresh, so it was tasty, man. You're going to like it. You're definitely going to like it. But again, thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate it. And let's see here. Last minute or so, guys. We are going down the line. Let's see. Mark Weens or the Food Ranger. Whose channel is better in your opinion? Oh, man, that's a tough one. I'm going to have to say a draw on that one, Andy. I'm going to have to say a draw on that one. I have a lot of food review channels that I watch, and it's kind of hard to kind of say who is better between those two, at least there. But I gotta say draw just for now on that. Susanna M, love your movie reviews. Thank you. I had a lot of fun making the ones that I did actually for Jurassic World, Terminator Genesis, X-Men, Age of what is that? X-Men, Days of Future Past, I believe it was. There's a few of them that are in there. Zombie Roca, I'm doing well. Thanks so much for jumping on. You're going to have the ability to check out this replay in just a little bit as soon as it ends here. So I'm going to make sure it's posted up with the thumbnail that you saw when you clicked in. So you will see the hazelnut, the chocolate hazelnut Oreos right in there as well. Carson Angeris, I'm headed off to the bars for some Moscow Mules. Nice. Enjoy yourself. Designated D on the way home, please. Without a doubt, we want to make sure you're here next Friday for the next review, which will work on a multiple food review for this coming Friday for next week. So that's going to be on the cards for this coming week. Appreciate it. Definitely tacos, rums, and cokes. It's all good. Age of Extinction was Transformers. Days of Future Past. Days of Future Past. X-Men. So good stuff indeed there. So guys, with that, I appreciate you guys jumping on here. Like I said, always a blast. You guys definitely make what I do just that much more enriched because you guys take the interest to really let me know what you think of the reviews, you think of my content, and I appreciate it very much. I have a blast creating. I love putting out fresh content every single week. It is such a blast. To everyone who's donated on Super Chat, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate that. And again, you will find the thank yous in the description box down below once the video goes live. To everybody who has done that, thank you so much. And for those of you who haven't, the option is always there. Good times for you there. Good times for you. So with that, I think I'm going to close it out, guys. I'm going to switch back on over to my streaming software here. And guys, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Watch for the new content there. I have something. If I can try and have one of my the 3 that I have filmed together, probably try and have something out on Sunday night for you there. If not Sunday, then most likely into Monday of this coming week. Because this past, as of the KFC review, that's like my 3rd video so far this week. I've been kind of on a rampage to make sure I clean out my camera of all the memory there. So to all the amazing food reviewers jumping on tonight, Freddy's Food Reviews, Jason Callan, Food Central TV, Goody Two Shoes, Whitfield's Food Review, RDR Food Reviews, everybody else in between there, if I may have missed you guys, I appreciate you guys jumping on. You guys are the reason I love doing what I do because we all make this community what it is. And it's all about the positivity and having as much fun doing it there. So I'll be thinking about all of you guys while I'm definitely throwing a few back tonight. Especially after some of the tacos there. Good times there without a doubt. So watch for the good times coming on there. Critical East Japan as well in there as well. Thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate you guys greatly. And as I always say, new content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned to that next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty.